With him in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Lance now on 1st down. They'll dump this off to Cook. He could only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for completion.
We're going to have to do something with him. He was so sensational last week, over 200 yards. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. What do? You hold him?
That's a good start as long as you can get away with it. Otherwise, just giving up penalties and free plays for the offense. But I think you've got to do a combination of things. Chip it his timing at the line of scrimmage, have extra people in the territory for him. You've got to do everything and change it up from snap to snap.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, set. Smack, red.
Now Lance again. And complete, right side to Cook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. Diggs going in motion right. On 1st down, Lance. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Lance now on 1st down. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First and goal from just inside the 5. Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. Touchdown, Bills! Dawson Knox, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now the first carry for Darrington Evans. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll look to throw now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21. They'll look to throw. That's taken in by Watson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bills will take over the football with a first and 10.
Ready, set.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route.
Let's go.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
Here we go. Black Ultra.
And they'll go for it. Lance. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
On the set. Red, yellow.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. On the slant, he's got Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And cycle.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Steer. Check, steer. Hey,
Man who played collegiately nearby in Athens for the Bulldogs, James Cook. Richie Grant in on the tackle.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 5 now. Lance swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. And Lance going to throw. That's complete right around the 8. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. From the gun, it's Lance. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
Get ready.
On play action, Lance. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And the Bills are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Strike. Check strike. Ready.
Throwing now is Lance. That'll be complete to Cook. Touchdown, Bills. James Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. In motion left goes Jones. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunton, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Now a play fake. Lance. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And got his man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Bass on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Third down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Long, 10. 6, mega. Smash, red. Field, black. Blaster, 6. Hey, red.
Throwing on first down is Lance. That is into the hands of Patman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Let's go. Right, 60. 10 cycles. Blue check.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Lance to throw it, and he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Bills have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return here for Evans as they will bring it. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
From the gun, Heineke. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's 3rd down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
And he'll go underneath here to Evans. Yeah, and that throw traveling an even 64 yards in the air. Off the play fake, Heineke. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Play action, now it's Lance. It's complete to Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Hey, talk to you.
From just shy of midfield, Lance. And that is caught. It's Davis. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off of play action, here's Lance. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked by Jericho. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line. And it's deep, particularly the secondary has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. To throw is Heineke. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll run on first down with Evans. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And the play fake, and now Heineke. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Christian Watson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
On second down, here's Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. The Bills on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And Lance now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, green.
Lance looks to throw again. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Black open. Red, yellow. Blue, yellow. Blue, stripe. Blue, black.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Ready up.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Heineke. He'll flip this out to Evans. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, 1st down. Now Heineke. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
A 2nd down throw for Heineke. He completes it to Julio Jones. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Heineke now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Heineke again. And he slings one that's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
On 3rd down, Heineke. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That one looks like he'll throw here. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. In motion goes the tight end. Lance now on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can...
And this is caught inside the 5. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Throwing now is Lance. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. First down, Heineke. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
To try again after the sack, Heineke. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.